Serious issue. You had a little skin cancer scare. Tell us a little bit about what you went through and where you're at right now.
Yeah, you know, I actually noticed a little dot on my throat at the end of last season, and didn't think much of it until it got to be around Christmas time, and the thing was still there. And so I finally got it checked out, and to my surprise and the doctors, it was actually melanoma, which is the most serious form of skin cancer. And needless to say, that was a shock, and it was really rough on my family and my close friends and everybody. Thankfully, it was caught in time, and had to have surgery to get the area removed, and had 2 lymph nodes taken out to get them tested, and thankfully everything was negative and they got it, but it was certainly a scare.
Wow. I don't know if you can see the scars you got going there, yeah. But it's probably going to be a conversation piece for the rest of your life, and I guess in a good way, you've already spread the word a whole lot. Talking to me and some other reporters about it. A lot of people are in your situation right now. Maybe they don't know what
Yeah.
that mole is.
Yeah, I just look at it as a chance to help people, because here I am playing professional baseball, and then in the off season working out multiple times a day, feeling like $1 million, and here I am walking around with a deadly form of skin cancer. And I'm a young guy, and typically you don't find that in young people, but it does exist. So, certainly I advise people to get their skin looked at. If you have any questions about something, you need to go get it taken care of, because the doctors are very good and they can fix a lot of things if they catch it in time. So certainly, people can see it. The scar has actually gone down quite a bit and will continue to do so, but I'm more than happy to talk about it.
Yep. Mark Sobolewski, you get that Eastern League Championship ring. That's so cool. We're having Sal talk about what it means to him, and it's way more valuable to him than his World Series ring with the Angels, just because of all the hard work that went in it. What does it mean to you, and how will you remember 2011?
You know what? It's actually the only time ever that I finished a baseball season with a win. You don't really get a chance to do that too often, and when you do get that chance, it's tough to win because you're playing against a really good team on the other side. So I look at it as a great year of development, a great year of camaraderie with the guys. Everybody that came in and out of our team was awesome, and for us to basically be the top team all year and to finish is great, because in college we had a great opportunity to do it at Miami, and high school we had 2 really good teams too, and we never won a state championship. So I just look at it as a great year all around.
Yeah, wow. How about Mark, the player, development-wise? What's going to take you? What are the things you're working on to get you to that next step and get you up top?
Probably get this a lot, but I'm working on everything, every part of my game. I'm not a finished product. I don't know that you ever are, but I'm working my butt off with not only in the cage every day. I'm doing a couple little things here and there that will, I think will help my offense take off to another level. Defensively, I'm getting my work every day with Sal. You can ask him about that, and I feel like I've come a long way there too. So I'm working on everything.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, Sobo. In my job, I'm trying to be objective. I'm trying to observe. But Sal Fasano is a pretty darn good manager.
Yeah, no doubt.
Talk a little bit about what makes him, whether it's the respect factor or game management. What separates him among others that you've played for?
As a player, the first thing that I noticed about him, actually 3 years ago when I had him in Lansing, he creates a great environment for players. He gives us a ton of responsibility, and he expects you to do your job and to work hard every day. But having said that, the environment he creates is loose enough so that you can really thrive, and you get the most out of everyone's ability like that. That's not to say he won't come down on you when you need it, but he does a good job of reading personalities and getting the most out of you. And then in terms of the baseball mind, he certainly knows the game inside and out. He's been with tons of organizations, and as a catcher, the guy was second to none in terms of knowing the game. So it's great to be around him every day.
All right, and then lastly, for some younger kids that are on my youth baseball team, when you get into the box, you talk about quiet hands, trying to slow the game down. What's your approach, and what can you tell the kids that are at the plate trying to get comfortable?
Well, it's the hardest thing to do in sports. So number one, don't beat yourself up. You need to feel comfortable, be relaxed. Mechanically, you've seen guys last year have a lot of success, and everybody does it a little differently. So you got to figure out what works for you, and then to practice that every day. I don't think there's too many absolutes. I think getting started on time or early is a good thing. getting #1 rule in hitting is to get a good pitch to hit. So I would say start there.
Are you looking for the ball out of the pitcher's hand? I mean, it's your setting up. What are you looking at?
You know what? I'm trying to just focus on my breathing at that point. I don't know that I'm looking at anything in specific, but the sooner you can pick the ball up, the better. And that's sort of tough. When you're going good, you see it longer, and when you're not, you don't.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for taking some time out. Get that mole checked if you haven't. If you got any questions, great having you here, man. And that's a cut. That's a wrap.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.